Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster.
Gosh, the bullshit already starts. All right, let's get it.
Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
I'm supposed to nail it, but all right. Let's get it, sir.
In his own end zone, it's Allen.
There you go, Cole. Way to start, brother. Way to start, brother. Shit. Shitting me? Come on, Cole.
30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run with a former Jaguar. It's TJ.
Jeez, Abubakar was right there. All right, that was TJ.
Look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh, Johnny B, come on. Come on, John. Damn.
The ball in his hands and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On 4th down.
Fucking John. All right.
Here comes Webster. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but now just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10
Hello.
at the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Come on, y'all, tighten up.
To the 37. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone.
Damn, all right.
Get your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but
Akers hit.
Got it. Attaboy. Attaboy. Way to strip. Way to strip.
His guys will get the football back. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things.
Don't do that.
This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here.
Motherfucker. All right.
I wonder if how perfect it was this morning is psychological.
Thought he stripped him on the way down. Okay.
It's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. And now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
Los Angeles.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. And this is
he broke out of that shit. Jesus Christ.
It's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
7. Bills nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Allen will try again on 2nd down.
Yo, what the fuck?
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Yo, they knew that shit was coming,
A
son.
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From midfield, here's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley.
Face mask. There we go.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few
This shit.
tacked on for good measure. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left.
Go single. Oh, my goodness. Come on, baby.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo.
Attaboy, Singletary. Attaboy, Singletary. Let's go.
Touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
first and 10.
Set to begin the next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Wow. Wow. Good run. Shit, good run. We gotta tighten that shit up.
Not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Good tackle there by Tremaine Edmonds, who came into the league as one of the youngest players ever drafted in the 1st round and has lived up to the hype and matured quickly. Led the team in tackles last year, can go sideline to sideline and make any kind of play you're looking for. I'm still trying to get over the nightmare of his father burning me for a touchdown back in college.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Cooper Kupp had a big season in 2019. Also saw the emergence of tight end Tyler Higbee for the Rams. He really jumped up his game about the last month of the season. But when it came time to ring the bell and get into the end zone, the Rams still looked towards Kupp. 10 touchdowns in 2019. Runs his routes with great precision and intelligence.
2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Goff. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
What are they calling?
And he'll He'll take this into the end zone.
Wow.
We do have a
fucking crazy. Come on, JP. I mean, regardless, they still scored, but damn, son. Boy, is killing me today.
Makes the score Rams 14, Bills 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be brought down back around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Past the 20. Left side caught by Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Up for the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
Wow.
And that drives coaches insane.
Interesting.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff now looks to throw. Opening man is Higbee, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Goff on first down. And that's caught left side.
Oh my gosh, man.
Touchdown, Allen.
These motherfuckers is throwing whatever they want.
Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route. And the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat. And then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
What the fuck, bro?
He slings one that's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. Third down here.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Allen now on first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Dropped it. Oh, my God. He dropped it. Oh, my gosh. Come on, bro.
The rookie right out the intended target, and it's third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. He's going deep for Brown. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he will be brought down as time is
horrible half, bro. Horrible fucking half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right at 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Gone. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Goff gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Up into the last 5 weeks of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee? You might have got some blank stares back, but down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he was in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
18-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. They'll run on first down with Akers. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
It's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And there's a catch there by Stephon Diggs, and he is dangerous whether you throw the ball to him short or you target him downfield for the big plays. Averaged nearly 18 yards per catch. That ranked 4th in the league last season. He is elusive and tough to get down on the ground when he's in the open field.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Taylor Rapp with the pick. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Allen again. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Allen. And this one's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And Beasley with it over the middle. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Beasley, 1st down, Buffalo. Allen to throw once more. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. Akers hit. He coughs it up. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles.
That was a fumble. Come on, Larry. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take.
And it's not even in the first 2. Come on, man.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. 4 yards to pick up 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The tackle was made by Micah Hyde. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And
Great play.
Close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
You guys don't give a fuck this week, huh?
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Taron Johnson made the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down, it's Brown. And he'll get into the end zone.
Touchdown, Jesus. Fucking Christ.
Malcolm Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Okay, we good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Put together something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Rolling to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Throwing is from. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football. Right? You can keep that one. The key
But don't put me on no damn TikTok.
What does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he really understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Los Angeles, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.